God, dog, look at these two whisker biscuit bald-headed bastards. Hey, man, don't you see the light shining off of their heads? Like, the light shining off Dana's head, and then it's reflecting off Jeff Novitsky's head. God, dog, the bobblehead, bald-headed bastards. That's what I'm going to call these guys. The bobbleheaded, bald-headed bastards, okay? Or, you know, the team duo, the bobbleheaded bastards, Jeff and Dana. Hashtag bobblehead bastards. Listen, man. Shout out to Leon Dubbison. Shout out to my boy Leon Dubbison in the UK. Leon, you know, showed me a video. Nah, I don't like Brandon Schaub. I don't rock with him. But I gotta agree with 85% of the stuff he said. You know, I kind of got a little irritated when he kind of used Rachel Ostovich as a reference. Like, you know, well, you can get slapped around. You can get slapped around like Rachel Ostovich and still come back. You know, like, I didn't like that reference, okay? But most everything that Brendan said was spot on. Now, I'm going to add a little bit to it. Okay, listen, y'all. I was saying, I had some of the same thoughts as Brendan. I had some of the exact same thoughts. And in fact, I'm like, okay, why are they moving this car? Why are they moving this car for a dude that tests positive? We all know this dude positive. No, a microgram, a pictogram? We know he positive. We know the guy can't stay clean. We know he on steroids, okay? We know. But they tried to cover it up. So when I told y'all, I said, you know, it's real strange that Dana White just don't want to speak about this. Like, matter of fact, Dana White will tell you, nah, just talk to Jeff Novitsky. Just talk to Jeff. The reason why he doing that, because Dana will say something and he'll mess it up, man. But you know what? At one point I thought about not looking at this card or boycotting it. But the only reason why I'm not going to do it is because, you know, Chris Cyborg, okay? And I really wanted Chris Cyborg to be the main event card. I did. But, you know, Brendan broke it down and said it really is about money. And, you know, he broke it down to the point like, yo, they needed this end of the year event. They needed to have this. They couldn't wait till the end of, they couldn't wait later, you know. And, you know, he also said that Nevada needed time to investigate. You know, and I think he probably would know that. He's more on the inside and probably would know that kind of thing. But, I mean, hey, man, here's what it is, man. Here's what it is. I've been telling y'all, man, that this man's dirty. Don't believe what John Jones tell y'all. And don't believe, because, honestly, what else can Dana White say? What else can Dana say? He can't say nothing else, y'all. Like, Dana is like, yo, I don't know what to say about this one. Hell, he popped again. You know, I can't work my magic. You know, Dana White's magic. This is the same Dana. This is the exact same Dana that turned Ronda Rousey into a sex symbol. This is the same Dana that turned Ronda into a sex symbol. I mean, I don't even think Merlin the Magician can do that. I don't think Merlin the Magician can do that. I'm just saying, I can't see what these people see, but okay, that's what she was. Okay, let's continue. This is the same Dana White, okay? The exact same Dana White who called Chris Cyborg name for years, right? Called her names for years. And then he had to, you know, bow down to Chris and say, hey, you know, I'll bring you on. Because he knew Chris was starting to become a draw. And people was talking about Chris. So Dana had to figure out what to do with Chris. So he just gave her some money and said, hey, we'll do this for you. You know, you just fight these people. And, you know, but we need you. Same Dana White. The same Dana White. So you mean to tell me, when this dude don't have nothing else to say, you know that the situation is severe. When Dana White has nothing else to say, it is severe. Okay? Dana needs to talk. Dana has to talk, but he ain't gonna talk. He said, look, man, I'm gonna just let Jeff Novitsky tell y'all. I'm gonna let Novitsky tell y'all, and look, you know, it is what it is. Talk to Jeff. Talk to Jeff. That's his whole question. But it's about money, man. And I've been telling y'all it's about money. See, the thing of it is, man, they needed John Jones. And gosh, man. Now, you know, some of you John Jones defenders, man, y'all, come on, y'all know this guy guilty as hell. These guys guilty as hell. You know? And Brendan, you know, he was right. He said that people like, you know, Frank Murray, they got popped. And, you know, they did 2 years. You know, but now people still loved him, though. People still love him. People don't talk about it that much. But, you know, they did serve a punishment. They served a punishment, but people don't talk about them like that. You know, I was riding with John. I tried, man. I tried to ride with him. But, you know, first of all, you know, John Jones lied. He lied. And he lied again. He sat up there on that stage and lied. See, man, he talking about, well, I passed a polygraph test. Do you know complete liars can pass a polygraph test? And also, too, that when a person lies sometimes at the polygraph test, don't even tell you one way if you're lying or not. Like the graph, the actual graph, it's actually not going up or down. It's just kind of staying in the middle. Okay? Like some graphs can't, some people are so good at lying. Some people can do it. It's criminals that can pass a polygraph. So John Jones, well, I passed a polygraph test. Come on, man. Come on. Because it's the way they phrase the question, too. And I'm going to put some of y'all up on game when it comes to a polygraph test. A person can phrase the question any way. They could have told John Jones, hey, John, did you... And see, they could have said, hey, are you on steroids? Like, they just asked him that. He'd have failed it. He'd have failed a polygraph test. They could have asked John Jones, hey, John, did you take steroids, see, with the intent? Did you eat food with the intent of using steroids? Did you knowingly eat this food with steroids? Dude can say no. He can say, no, I didn't knowingly eat anything with steroids in it. And he would pass the test. It's all in how they question you. He can say that, and he would easily pass the test. Okay? I mean, you can take a deep breath. Like, actually take your breath right before you answer the question and breathe out slowly. You slow your heart rate down by like a tenth, man. That's how convicted criminals, they can pass a lie detector test. But people don't know the trick, man. Right before they ask you the question, you take a deep breath and you exhale very, very slow. As slow as you can. And then you hurry up and answer the question. And then you take another deep breath and exhale slow again. Slow your heart rate down. It'll slow it down, man. And you can, essentially pass a lie detector test. See, it's not that hard, man. So when he said I passed a polygraph, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Look, man, this man tested positive. The stuff is in his blood. And people trying to give this man an excuse. They trying to give him a pass. I would have tried the best I could to give him a pass just like the next person. But see, it's the fact that it just keep happening, man. It's the fact that it keep happening. This is third time, man. This the third time this dude getting busted, man, getting popped. And, people don't want to call it what it is. People don't want to call it what it is, man. It is what it is. John Jones, for all intents and purposes, is using steroids. This man has a drug problem. And I don't even think it's just, I told y'all, I think John Jones just got a drug problem, period. Okay? I think he's just a drug addict. Like, it don't even matter what kind of drugs he's using. This dude just want to take some drugs. And I'm starting to really believe that now. That it's not isolated to steroids. I think this man is addicted to drugs. He's addicted to all drugs and any form of drugs. Any drug that you can get your hand on, this man will take the drug. And I think the problem lies much more deeper. But now they're allowing this guy, they don't care. They don't care about nobody's health. They don't care about nothing, man. They're allowing this guy a loaded bioweapon. They're allowing this guy to get in the octagon. And then I'm going to tell you why they're allowing the drugs, They're allowing the drugs because this man, I told you he was a draw. I told y'all earlier, I said, this man's a draw. They need this guy. They're not just going to pull him off the card. They need him because he's a draw. He's going to bring in a lot more draws. And I guarantee you that this dude, a lot of pay-per-views. Now I'm with Brendan, like whenever I see John Jones or, like any of these wife beaters, man, I ain't buying them pay-per-view cards. I ain't buying them, man. If I see John Jones or any of the wife beaters, I definitely ain't buying no card. I'm going to buy this one because I'm a Cyborg fan. That's the only reason why, okay? I'm going to buy this one because I roll with Chris Cyborg, okay? If Chris Cyborg or Valentina not on the card, I ain't messing with it, man. Or, if I want to watch it, I'm going to stream it. And I'm really against streaming. I'm against that. I'm against it. I've never been one of those guys that try to, just stream. I'd rather just pay for it and, get the best quality. That's me. But if John Jones or any of these dope all these pop heads, and I call them pop heads, or, these wife beaters, these guys want to, jump up on it, man, nah, I'm done. I'm done. You ain't putting me on there. Don't worry about it. But, it is what it is, guys. Y'all tell me what you think. Yeah, man. Brendan Sharp went in, told the truth. And there's not a lot of people going in on these people, man. But somebody got to keep it real. I'm done.